It's mentioned in Murari Gupta Karcha, description and the meaning of Mahamantra. It was not really by Murari Gupta, it was by Haridas Thakur. One day Haridas Thakur was chanting Mahamantra. He used to chant every day 300,000 Mahamantra, 3 lakhs of Mahamantra. 1 lakh is Manashik, 1 lakh is Bachik, that means by whispering. Upangshu, 1 lakh Upangshu, Upangshu means whispering, and 1 lakh is loudly, like Sankirtan. And these 3 lakhs, it was not only for him. First 1 lakh, this Mansik Jap, he used to chant for his own bhajan. Next, this Upangshu 1 lakh Mahamantra, he used to chant for all the subtle forms. They have so many subtle forms, we cannot see them, but they are here also. So many. So many, they are subtle forms. This 1 lakh for subtle forms. And the third 1 lakh for everyone, for all living entities. For the animals, for the other men and women, for the plants. In that way, he used to chant every day 3 lakhs of Mahamantra. One day he was chanting and he was crying. That time, Srinivas Acharya Thakur, he came to meet him, and he found that Haridas Thakur was crying and chanting Mahamantras. And he was really full of prema. He was shivering that time by this prema. And then Srinivas Acharya Thakur, he just touched him. And when he touched him, he got his sense, Haridas Thakur. And he saw Srinivas Acharya Thakur is in front of him. So he offered asana to him, and he respects, he welcomed in a good way. Then he asked about his goodness, about his health. But Srinivas Acharya Thakur, he said, "Oh, stop this question. I have to know something from you. That's why I came here." Haridas Thakur says, "Yes, you can ask." Then Srinivas Acharya Thakur, he asked, in Kali Yuga, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the highest. If you will worship him, then everything you will get. All the perfections, prema, seva, everything you will get by his kripa. Yes, I know. Then why you are chanting Mahamantras? Why you are not just worshipping Sriman Mahaprabhu? Haridas Thakur, he was silent for some moments. And he said, I know everything. But what I can feel, what I can see, You cannot. Then he asked, what you are saying? And then why you are chanting Mahamantra always? Then he said, I know Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for Kali people, for Kali Jivas is the highest thing. That is why I am chanting Mahamantra. Why? Because they are the non-different form. Who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? There is Mahamantra. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he gave us himself as Mahamantra Swarup. That is why I am chanting Mahamantra always. And I am following his instructions. When he gave this to us and he said, Mahamantra is Yuga Dharma. Mahamantra is the highest form of all mantras. So, I took shelter on Mahamantra. Then Srinivas Acharya Thakur, he asked, can you explain what you are feeling about this Mahamantra? Yes, I can feel very deep love, very deep prema, the highest prema. No, I am not asking about this prema. I am asking about the words. If you know the meaning, if you feel the meaning of these words, then I want to know. Please explain me. Then Haridas Thakur, he said, I can explain. And I am explaining now, but this all words, this all feelings is not by me, by Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. And when he gave me this Mahamantra with these feelings, with this meaning, then I realized more. After I chant this Mahamantra, then I got this kripa from Mahamantra. And by this kripa, I can realize, I feel this meaning of Mahamantra. Then he started to explain this meaning of these all words. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Mainly they has 3 words. Isn't it? Hare Krishna Rama. Mainly they has 3 words. And all the other words is just repeat. Why? Is they have same meaning of these all words, or they have some different meanings? Haridas Thakur is explaining which Murari Gupta he mentioned in his Karcha, that means in his Grantha. First Hare. Bhanu Shuta Jai Krishna Priya Shiromani Sri Chaitanya Rupe Ebe Hare Koriman. Meaning of this first Hare is what Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he explained to Haridas Thakur, that the first Hore is meaning Srimati Radharani. But here is Bhanu Shuta, Vrishabhanu Nandini. That means she is like a daughter. Here she is daughter. Here she is very young as Vrishabhanu Shuta. When she is known as Krishna Priya, then you must realize the teenage girl. Not very little, but here you can realize. In Mahamantra, the power and the prema is going up in that way, like a stair. Why in that way? Because if you will get too much weight in one moment, then you cannot. Same things, it was happened in Rai Ramananda Samvad. You know, when Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he asked to Ramananda Rai, "Oh Rai, what is the highest stage of sadhana? What is the highest aspects for our life?" There was only two persons. There was not so many devotees or people there. Only Ramananda Rai and Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Before this chapter, when he just started this chapter, Kaviraj Goswami Pad, he explained everything about this chapter. What? That Ramavid Bhaktamage Sancharja Nija Siddhanta Chayamritani Gaurab Dhiretai Ramuna Vitirnai Ratnalayatang Purayati. The synopsis of this chapter, of 8th chapter, Madhya Lila. In one slok, he explained everything. That he explained, before Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you will get any answer. He just prayed all his conclusion to Rai Ramananda. That means, first he gave all his conclusion in the heart of Rai Ramananda, and this all conclusion Rai Ramananda explained again to Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That means, it was not by Rai Ramananda. All the answer in this conversation between Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Rai Ramananda, it was not really by Ramananda Rai. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he asked, and again he answered through Rai Ramananda. Because before everything, he spread everything, all the Shastra scriptures, all the conclusions from his heart to Ramananda Rai's heart. So, Ramananda Rai, he knows everything. That what he really want to know, what he really want to listen from him. But when Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he asked about this high stage of our sadhana and highest aspects of our sadhana, then Ramananda Rai, he started from the basic stage. প্রভু কহে পড়হ শ্লোক সাধ্যের নির্ণয় রায় কহে স্বধর্মা চরণে বিষ্ণু ভক্তি হয়. He started from Varnashram Dharma, then offering all the activities to Krishna, then give away all the duties, external duties, then Jnana Shunna Bhakti, Jnana Misra Bhakti, then Jnana Shunna Bhakti. He was going up like a stair. Why he did this? Because he didn't want to give too much pressure in one moment to Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because he realized he is so far for a long time from this Radha Prem. If I'll give direct Radha Prem to him now, then he cannot digest or he cannot carry this. Something will happen. He was afraid about this. So, he prepared Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to get this ability, carrying Radha Prema. Here also, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he explained this Mahamantra, meaning of Mahamantra, in that way. He explained and he gave us this form of Mahamantra. You know from where we got this Swarup of Mahamantra? It has another form of Mahamantra. Just